Australia has been bought out. Our big four banks control 75% of the banking industry. In insurance, we have three major players, QBE, Suncorp and Insurance Australia Group. Our telecommunication industry is run by three networks, two miners, BHP and Rio Tinto own 75% of the iron ore production capacity. Wesfarmers dominates our retail space. Who can forget media? Two giant firms dominate the landscape, Nine Entertainment and of course News Corp. Our politicians make decisions and policy in the best interests of big business, and sometimes that's not the same as what's in the best interests of the people. This is a belief that a growing amount of Australians are coming around to as the months roll by. I did a video on this a couple of weeks ago and the response was overwhelming. There's a link in the description if you want to check it out. Here's the thing, it's harder for the average person to reach their expectations. That can be seen in the ratio of household debt to income. It can also be felt as people begin to realise that they can't just work harder to live the life they want. Yes, we got inflation in the cost of living, but not the same amount of inflation in our wages, which can be seen in the data on real household income. That feeling that you have that it's just harder to pay for living expenses is real. The thing is that you can't change this. Everyone has been dealt the same hand when it comes to the economic environment. The question is, what do you do about it? Personally, myself, I'm good at complaining, and the truth is there's a lot to complain about. It's not just the property market. People don't want to be working for the mortgage their whole life. They don't want less time with their family. Many disagree what their kids are getting taught in school. Many cannot make sense of our immigration policy. Many cannot make sense of what mainstream media is telling them. All of these are legitimate concerns. The harsh truth is that it's harder to get what you want, so you have to do something because things could get worse. Right now, the rate of parents skipping meals just so their kids can eat is increasing. More and more people are getting pushed into homelessness. The way these people ended up in these situations is because they didn't see it happening to them. They are the slowly boiled frogs. And what I've noticed about finance is people have their heads in the sand until they're at a hard pain point, but by then it's often too late to avoid the negative outcomes of things like poverty. The unfortunate truth is people need to do more to get ahead. I'm going to give you a few deceptively easy things to get the ball rolling because doing nothing may mean going backwards. Okay, spend time making a plan. I grew up in humble beginnings, so I'm really sympathetic to those who don't have much because I understand how hard it is. One thing I've noticed in my 19-year finance career is that quite a lot of people don't have a good idea of how they're going to get what they want. The thing is, it's not going to be any easier to get what you want in comparison to decades past. At least not for a while. You need to focus on things that are in your control. That comes to my next point. If interest rates went down for almost 30 years, then it's possible for interest rates to go up for almost 30 years. If you hold debt, paying it out faster is one of the easiest ways you can move the needle and make it financially in this lifetime. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars here. If this is you, then you can click the link in the description, which will go to my Debt Destroyer page. There's 3 videos showing easy strategies anyone can use to pay off their home loan faster. If you need further help with it, you can tee up a time with me to chat. The third point is to listen to good people who know stuff. Maybe you're sitting around at lunch or smoko talking about which crypto coins they're going to moon next. Maybe you're taking advice from well-meaning family members who are not actually savvy when it comes to their own finances. Maybe you're trying to do it all yourself, but you just don't know if it's working or not. Just put good people around you. And that obviously means professionals, but it also means people you can trust. I regularly chat with audience members, so if you genuinely want to chat, I always find the time to fit those into my schedule. Having said that, I'm not a financial advisor. If you're serious about things like protecting yourself, retirement, wealth, and tax planning, then you should chat with a financial advisor and seek out their help. You can feel free to hit me up in the DMs and we'll pass the details on of someone trustworthy if you need help with that. Guys, I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this topic. It's not easy to hear you have to do more, but maybe you don't actually know what to do. A special thank you to all the followers who have had nice words for me because sometimes I cop a bit of crap online. And sorry I can't respond to everyone. Sometimes there's too many comments, but I really appreciate you watching. Cheers.